Comic Book Day is just less than 2 months away, and as I do every year, I'm here to preview everything you can get this year. Let's get right into it. It's geeking time. Hello everybody and welcome back. Yes, it is that time again for another free comic book day. And well, like I said in the cold open, just like I do every single year, I'm here to preview all the free comics and potentially merchandise that you can get on the day. And I'm going to be very honest with you, this year, 2026, is a very important free comic day for me because it has now been 10 years since Vanessa, my awesome wife, has been coming to Free Comic Book Day with me. I am so excited about this year. It's going to be an amazing one and also a very special year for us. Now, before I open up the website, as I do every single year, I'm just going to show you a little snippet of free comics that I've picked up, and so has my wife, in Free Comic Book Days past. So in the past, we've gotten books, for example, like Street Fighter 6 book right here, The Uncanny Avengers, some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Sonic the Hedgehog, and some Wonder Woman. The other really fun thing is that often comic book shops have some deals and great finds. Last year, let me show you a few of the stuff that I did pick up from Crossover Comics and Checks when I went. So I did end up picking up some indie hero clicks right here with our little Hellboy character, which I ended up getting in here, old card packs, and I often like to leave comic book shops with action figures, and so I did leave with this really awesome McFarlane Toys Joker, because I've always wanted a Joker figure from the collection. Did end up picking up, you know, this really neat Todd McFarlane variant cover of Spawn number 100, and I ended up picking up a Grail issue with Stag of Swamp Thing number 1. Whenever you go for Free Comic Book Day, I always say, please and thank you. Don't just go for the free comics. Support your shop. Show them some love. Pick up some merchandise. Pick up some other comic books besides the free stuff. With that being said, let's get the Free Comic Book Day website open and let's see what they have to offer this year. Let's get this open. Only 24 titles are being offered through Free Comic Book Day this year. There's no gold or silver books. It's just 24 titles. What the is going on here? Yeah, he's a Superman fan. What do you expect? Spoonie, hey man, what's going on?
I mean, it's going. I just called because I know you're about to do your yearly Free Comic Book Day preview, and I'd wondered if you'd heard about this year.
Are you talking about the fact that there are barely any books for Free Comic Book Day this year?
What? Wait. I was calling to tell you there's something of a civil war that's going to be going on May 2nd. It's Free Comic Book Day, and it's Comics Giveaway Day.
You're kidding me.
Oh, I wish. It seems like Marvel is doing Comics Giveaway, and DC is doing Free Comic Book Day. I really hope that DC has something amazing for this new era of free books they're going to be giving us, because they usually do something setting up the next kind of year of stories.
Oh shit, well that changes everything. Okay, you know what, give me a second, let me go check DC's offerings. I'm gonna put you down for a moment.
A few moments later.
Yeah, Spoonie, for this brand new era of Free Comic Book Day, DC is only providing us with all reprints.
Why am I not surprised? This is pretty disappointing. But you now have 2 events to cover on one day, so I'll let you get to it. Just give me a call if you see anything interesting, but I'm starting to feel doubtful about that.
Thanks, man. I really do hopefully think that there is something for both of us this year. I'm going to be very optimistic.
Well, let's hope, man. Anyways, take it easy, Boomer.
All right, later, Spoonie. Talk to you soon.
Lawbreakers. Boomer the Nerd will return after these messages.
What's it like being Spider-Man? Your history. Out of control! So who's on my tail this time? There's only one way to find out. Danger! Weave a web to catch evildoers. Swing into action with Spider-Man.
Crime, my livelihood.
And get wrapped up with crime-fighting fun. Here's web in your eyes. What are you waiting for? Swing into an awesome Spider-Man adventure. Saturday morning on Fox Kids.
You're breaking the law if you're not back. We now return to Boomer the Nerd.
Let's take a look at the free comic book day and the comics giveaway titles. Every single year I do free comic book day, so I think it's fair enough that we start with free comic book day this year, and then we'll go over and take a look at comics giveaway day since it is the brand new thing for this year. Okay, now here are the partners for free comic book day. 24 free comic book day titles announced. We have Ablaze, Amp Comics, Keen Spot, Mad Cave, a big one with Archie Comics, Oni Press, Artists, Writers, Artisans, aka AWA. I think this is called Tracker. I'm not quite sure what that is. We have another big one with Titan Comics. We have Udon Comics, Vault, and then of course the three big ones here besides of course Archie, Image Comics, Dynamite Entertainment, and DC Comics. So they have all partnered with free comic book day, and there's going to be 24 titles. Okay, so I know that it is strewn across just a bunch of titles, but I can tell you right now which ones are mature, which ones are kids, which ones are for all ages. So let's start with the mature titles when it comes to free comic book day. So there are three mature titles total when it comes to free comic book day. So the first one here is The Future Is. This is by Rekka Comics. So this is 32 pages. It is the ultimate standalone introductory one-shot to the greatest hacker comic book of all time. Cool, so we have Juan Gedeon, who drew Marvel's Venom. Good thing I wore my Venom t-shirt today. Yeah, and we have a writer from Deadpool and the Punisher, so could be pretty cool. Apparently it's a 60 issue ongoing series. Oh, sorry, it's not 32 pages, it's 24 pages. So we got The Future Is. We have The Nice House on the Lake Special Edition, which is a reprint from DC Comics. This is from James Tynion IV. I think this is a reprint. Yeah, it seems like it. It's just a reprinting of The Nice House on the Lake. And then the last mature one we have, there's no Conan here? I thought I saw Titan. Anyways, we have The Cimmerian, the Pool of the Black One preview by Ablaze Comics. And I can tell you right now, The Cimmerian, this will probably be right up my alley. This is definitely Conan the Barbarian, just called The Cimmerian. Yeah, Ablaze's hit series, The Cimmerian, is back, true to the tale of Robert E. Howard, and brought to you by the Masters of the Comics Medium. Cool. Doesn't say how many pages this is. It's a free comic book day, preview. The Cimmerian. That looks pretty interesting to me. I might check that out because I'm a big Conan the Barbarian fan. We have Aqua Manatee Special Edition. This is by DC Comics. Looks like it's Aquaman. So this is from Ben Clanton, the beloved creator of Narwhal and Jelly. Comes a hilarious and heartfelt new hero for the DC universe. This is Marlowe the Manatee. He's sleepy, snacky, and a little gassy. Definitely not your typical DC superhero. So in this book, he basically teams up with his idol Aquaman. So this is gonna be I guess a fun one for the kids. It's a free comic book day special edition. It's 32 pages, so that could be fun. Then next up we have Keen Spot Toy Box 2026, which is by Keen Spot. Keen Spot's having a lot of success right now with Mark Spear's Monsters. So this is an illustrated toy box jam-packed with all ages fun in Keen Spot Toy Box 2026. Have a free comic book day 2026 playdate with Pooh Bear Adventures, okay, Robot and Girl, Hero, that's Hiro, Grubs, Junior High Horrors, Squish and Squash, Sister Powers, Toy, and many more. And this is for 0 and up, so batteries not included, that's what it says. 32 pages. Next we have Manga Classics, Journey to the West. This is by Udon. This could be really cool because Udon put out some really great stuff. This is following the Buddha's instruction, monk Tang Shang Zhang and his 4 disciples set forth on a journey to India to retrieve the Buddhist scriptures. Cool. This is also an introductory story to the origin of Sun Wukong, the legendary Monkey King, so that's pretty cool. So 48 pages. I feel like Vanessa might be interested in that one. Oh, and the last one, the kids, this could be a cool pickup also. Also by Udon Comics. This is Mega Man Showdown Special. So it's Proto Man versus Base, 2 of Mega Man's greatest rivals, or are they allies? So they're fighting, and yeah, it's basically a fight between Proto Man and Base. Pretty cool. Plus a bonus story set in the world of Mega Man Battle Network. That's 32 pages. So some pretty interesting offerings for the all ages, aka kids comics this year for Free Comic Book Day. Now we got 17 titles in the all ages, so bear with me, we'll do our best to get through them. So first things first, we have World of Archie, which of course is for Archie Comics, and this is going to be celebrating the 85th anniversary of Archie. So if you're a big Archie fan, why not go pick this up? This is 32 pages. I mean, it's an Archie Comics book. Next we have Keen Spot Spotlight 2026. This is going to be spotlighting Keen Spot comics for teens and up, like Mark Spears' Monsters. There we go, as I mentioned before. Oh cool, Tim Seeley's Lucky, like Tim Seeley. Maid Cafe, Skyclad, Holly Brawl, Greenhorns, Otter Squad, Kids These Days, and more. Cool. And this is 32 pages. Oh, and there's a bonus centerfold pullout by poster by Mark Spears. So if you're a big fan of Mark Spears' work, that could be for you right there. Dynamite Comics is bringing us Stitch. Last year, the Lilo and Stitch remake was actually a pretty good success, so I heard. Dr. Jumba Jukaba, the scientist responsible for releasing the blue-furred phenomenon known as Stitch onto the unsuspecting galaxy, is in danger of losing his membership in eggs. With all the time he's been spending on Earth, Dr. Jumba hasn't earned enough villain points to re-up next year. This is going to be 32 pages, and again, it's by Dynamite. Next, we have Terror Bites. This is by Mad Cave. Relive the terror in all-new black and white edition. Cool. In an age where technology intertwines seamlessly with our everyday lives, Terror Bites delves deeper into the shadows of our digital existence, exploring the uncharted territories of human consciousness shaped by technological evolution. This new series pushes the boundaries of speculative science fiction, presenting stories that challenge the very essence of identity, morality, and reality in a hyper-connected world. Cool. This is basically the first issue, and it's 32 pages, so very neat. Moving on, this is going to be pretty cool. This is Ultimate Oz Universe by AWA, that's Artists, Writers, and Artisans Inc. Washed ashore on the wild coast of Outer Oz, Dorothy is swept into danger once again. With new companions at her side, she must confront Princess Langweeder, the cruel ruler of Castle Eve, can Tick-Tock the Clockwork Man, the Wandering Shaggy Man, and the Puckhead Balina, what are these names? Help Dorothy to stop a tyrant before Oz loses yet another corner to the darkness. That could be pretty fun. This is going to be 32 pages, so pretty interesting right there, if you ask me. Oh, no way. This is, I think, based on the old TV show. Was it the 70s, I think, or 80s? This is The Greatest American Hero by Amp Comics. He's back. The bumbling superhero from the hit 80s TV show returns to reconnect with his son, who only knows him as the crazy man in red pajamas. Yeah, that's basically what it was. 7 days, one suit, a final sacrifice. The Greatest American Hero gets the ending he deserved. 32 pages. I never watched the TV show, so if it did end on a cliffhanger, if it was canceled, I guess this is going to give closure to fans of that TV show. Every time I think of The Greatest American Hero, I think of that clip from Family Guy.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could be so free. Flying away in a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Could it be? Believe it or not, it's just...
Family Guy was good back in the day. Next we have Mind Management, or MGMT, packaged with Fort Psycho Special. This is by Oni Press. So congratulations, you've been selected to join the ranks of Mind Management, the secretive agency rumored to influence global affairs from the shadows through assassination, sabotage, and psychic espionage. Alright? Then Boom Bang Duck for the International Commandos, Condemned, Shiv, Lycan, and Dragonfly. A routine mission to catch and kill a fugitive from the world's most wanted terrorist sect is about to go very, very wrong. Okay. It doesn't say how many pages there are in this, but it's 2 books in one. So, Gun Honey doubles down. This is by Titan Comics. Okay, there's Titan. Offered $10 million to smuggle a gun into the Kremlin, Gun Honey Joanna Tan enlists the aids of a beautiful former lover in this thrilling lead-up to events of the summer's big event. Gun Honey doubles down. 24 pages. Vanessa's a fan of Malika. They don't do that anymore. She also loves Wonder Woman, so this might be something that could be up her alley. This is Inanna, The Name She Lost by Vault Comics. This is from writer, director, and actress. Cool. Inanna Sarkis. I'm so sorry, Miss Sarkis. I don't want to mispronounce your name, or Mrs. Sarkis. An Eisner-nominated and New York Times bestselling writer, Tim Seeley. Cool. comes the complete first chapter of a modern reimagining of the ancient Assyrian goddess of love and war, Anana, the name she lost. FCBD special. Yeah, this is definitely something that's going to be up Vanessa's alley. I think she'll like that a lot. And this has 32 pages, so that's pretty interesting right there. Next, we have something that seems to be coming out of nowhere, and I have no clue what this is. They also mentioned toys of this at Toy Fair. We have Dungeon Crawler Carl. This is by Vault Comics. New achievement, you can read the first chapter for free. Wow, you can read Let the Lit RPG Smash Hit Phenomenon and New York Times bestseller Dungeon Crawler Carl is now a graphic novel for the first time, and this free comic day is your chance to read the first chapter early. Okay. If you are into Dungeon Crawler Carl, it's 24 pages. That could be for you. Well, here's a fun one. This is a science fiction character I absolutely love. This is Flash Gordon. I believe they put this out every year too. By Mad Cave. So this is the best-selling sci-fi spectacular. It returns in an all-new black and white edition. Really cool. Flash awakes on a secret prison planet somewhere in the galaxy. Upon learning that Dale Arden is the subject of an assassination plot, he's forced along the way to save her. Cool. Who's pulling the strings of the universe? The first exciting issue in an all-new ongoing series. 32 pages, Flash Gordon, pretty cool. I mean, if I'm able to, I might pick that one up because I do like Flash Gordon. Could be cool. Wait, this next one. Is this what I think it is?
Later.
Holy shit, it is! I gotta text Spoonie and let him know about this. And send.
Oh shit, Dynamite's doing a Supernatural comic book for free comic book day. It's written by Greg Pak too, who's a pretty good writer, so this could be interesting. Let's see what the description says. The brothers Winchester return. Get ready to hit the road again with Dean and Sam as they prowl the highways and byways of small-town America in search of demonic wrongdoings to put right. Who writes like this? Set between the foundational first and second seasons of the landmark television series, this brand new title from acclaimed author Greg Pak, Darth Vader, Lilo and Stitch, and my personal favorite, his run on Hulk and Hercules, at least up till Chaos War, and preternaturally gifted artist Eater Messias, who did Sam Wilson Captain America, brings readers back from where the dark magic first began, and reveals a disturbing new threat that the bickering brothers will have to face before they can return to hunting down the demon who killed their mother. In this first issue, the monster hunters must uncover the entity responsible for a series of mysterious fires in a decaying Rust Belt town. Acts that began with a Windler Industries factory burning down and then escalate to several Windler employees themselves going up in flames. But finding the malevolent force behind the otherworldly arsons may not be as straightforward as it seems, especially once the suspiciously well-prepared CEO, Steph Windler, gets personally involved. Okay, so it's 32 pages, and it seems like one of those untold tales set between the seasons kind of a thing. But it has a pretty good creative team, so this could be interesting. Thanks for letting me know about this one, Boomer.
Okay, I definitely know that Vanessa's going to be picking this one up. This is Street Fighter Forever from Udon. Ryu faces off against martial artists from the past, present, and future. Okay, it's going to bring him closer to Battle Warrior. Awesome. Plus, there's also a bonus story featuring Jury and Sea Viper. It's 32 pages. That's pretty cool. Of course, the dreaded part when it comes to DC Comics here. These are the reprints. Oh my gosh. I don't know what DC's doing. So first we have DC Next Level Sampler, of course, by DC Comics, you know. From the bold minds behind DC All In comes DC Next Level. This is a publishing initiative led by Scott Snyder and Joshua Williamson. So this is going to be offering a next wave of storytelling, apparently. So we've got Batwoman #1 from Greg Rucka. We also have Lobo #1 from Scotty Young and Jorge Corona. And then we have Deathstroke, the Terminator #1 by Tony Fleeks and Carmine Di Giandomenico. Okay, so I thought this was a reprint, but this is not. Oh, it's a sampler. Okay, this next one definitely is a reprinting, and I've read all the issues, and this was probably my favorite comic book from 2025. So we've got DC by Sonic the Hedgehog, the special edition. This is basically a reprinting of DC X Sonic, and it's going to be 32 pages, so If you've never read it and you want a reason to take a look at it before, maybe you buy the graphic novel, yeah, check out DC Sonic the Hedgehog, the special edition. It won't hurt. It's free, right? A free comic day. I highly recommend that story. See, I knew that there was at least 2 or 3 on this list for free comic day that I was going to be interested in. Well, we've got Energon Universe 2026 special. Transformers is on my pull list right now. This is by Image Comics. So we got the biggest year in Energon Universe history with 4 all-new stories from the worlds of Transformers, G.I. Joe, Void Rivals, and more in this free comic day issue. Every single year when Energon Universe is released, I pick it up, so this year is not going to be any different. This is 40 pages, and I love that Image Comics, they put out a beefy book for free comic day. And of course, I'm going to say it right now, this is the book that I'm looking forward to the most. I pick this up every single year as well. We've got Conan the Barbarian, Tides of the Tyrant King by Titan Comics. Perfect. Conan of Cimmeria believed that Thulsa-Doom's evil had been banished forever, but the Atlantean necromancer's dark power stirs once more, and if it cannot be stopped, the dead shall overtake the living. Really cool. This is 24 pages. Another book that is on my pull list is Conan the Barbarian, so I'm super excited to pick this one up. But like I said, I pick up Conan every single year for free comic day. So there we go. Those are all 24 titles for free comic book day. I gotta check and see though, is there any merchandise when it comes to free comic book day? Let me see. No merchandise whatsoever. I guess they're reshaping and retooling with what happened last year. I'll keep my top 5 for later on when I'm done covering Comics Giveaway Day and let you know my amalgamation of everything that I'm interested in. So with that being said, now that we've taken a look at free comic day, let's shift the gears and let's take a look at the new one that's for 2026, Comics Giveaway Day. Let's go. Alright, so Comics Giveaway Day. This is the brand new one this year. This is by Penguin Random House, right? So, okay, now let's take a look and see who is partnering up with Comics Giveaway Day this year. Makes me very sad that it's broken up into kind of a civil war, if you will, but Boom Studios, Ignition Press, of course Penguin Random House, Tokyo Pop, Wattpad Webtoon Book Group, no clue what that is, Random House Children's Books, so that's Penguin as well, 10SG, or 10SGG, I'm not sure, Kondasha Comics. Besides Boom Studios, the 3 big ones with Comics Giveaway Day are IDW, Dark Horse Comics, and of course, Marvel Comics. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what Comics Giveaway Day has in store for us this year. Less than free comic day. They have about 22, 23 titles, so it's like 1 or 2 less than free comic day. So we're going to break it down into the all ages titles, then into the teen titles, and the mature titles at the end. So, well, right off the bat, this is definitely one that my wife Vanessa is going to pick up. 100%, I know she's grabbing this. Garfield from Boom Studios. So are you craving some laughs and lasagna with a dash of orange catitude? Ooh. Grab your fork and dig into this exclusive Comics Giveaway Day special featuring an excerpt from the first of our 4 upcoming Garfield compact comics in stores, July 2026. My birthday month, why not? So it's gonna be some fun stuff. 32 pages. Gosh, I remember the Garfield comics back when I was a kid. And even like over the last couple of years, Vanessa and I have been revisiting Garfield and Friends. So Garfield's always funny. I haven't seen the movie yet. Don't plan on it. But yeah, I definitely think that that's going to be a title Vanessa's going to pick up. I forgot to mention there are 10 all ages titles total. So next we have Gem and the Holograms packaged with My Little Pony Flipbook. Celebrate the glitz and the glam and bask in the sparkle and shine of 2 iconic series, Gem and the Holograms and My Little Pony, in a CGD special flipbook. That's really all I can say. It's 32 pages, so if you're a fan of Gem and the Holograms and My Little Pony, this is definitely something right up any 80s kid's alley, so I think that'd be pretty cool. Stitch is back for Comics Giveaway Day. So we got Stitch in FCBD and Stitch in Comics Giveaway Day. This is Disney Manga Stitch, Best Food Forever by Tokyo Pop. So grab a preview of Disney Stitch, Best Food Forever for this Comics Giveaway Day. Stitch returns to Izayoi Island and reunites with his friend Yuna, who teaches him the joy of good food and good friends. Who doesn't like good food, right? Unfortunately, it doesn't say the amount of pages for this, so we'll leave that a blank mystery. I'm trying to wrap my head around this next title. This is called Pizza and Taco by R.H. Children's Book, which is Random House. Come and get it. Fan favorite foodie besties Pizza and Taco are back in a brand new, never before seen adventure. Hot out of the oven. Oh boy. Okay. Doesn't say how many pages there are, but that definitely is going to be for the little kids, 100%. Next we have The Whole Wide World of Mabel Mulligan, a graphic novel sampler by Penguin Young Readers. Hold on to your stuffies. Newbery Honor winner Victoria Jameson is back with a brand new series, introducing Mabel Mulligan, a 9-year-old girl who has 37 beloved stuffed animals who are very much alive. Don't I know that? A chaotic 3-year-old sister and a summer of surprises ahead. Okay, it's a special sneak peek of the book. Again, I don't see how many pages this is, but definitely one for the kiddies. Again, from Penguin Young Readers, we have The Last Kids on Earth and The Zombie Parade, the graphic novel sampler. So this is the second book for the #1 New York best time selling Last Kids on Earth series as a full graphic novel. Yeah, so it's a sampler basically of that. Again, no amount of pages. I'm not sure why these ones don't have page numbers. I don't know. It's weird to me. Yeah, it seems about right. This comes out every year. We got Spidey and His Amazing Friends #1. This is by Marvel Comics. Spin and Ghost Spider think they have their web shooting hands full with Jeff the Land Shark. But they haven't seen anything yet because the shape-shifting alien Simbi is here to turn Jeff's world upside down. Simbi? Like Venom? Cool. That'd be good to follow in. Jeff the Land Shark is definitely a popular character, especially with the kids. That's cool. Okay, I know that my wife, Vanessa, hands down, this is another one she's going to want to grab. This is Avatar The Last Airbender Legends. She's a big fan of Avatar. Packaged with Minecraft, Heart of Cobblestone. This is by Dark Horse Comics. Say hooray for free comics with stories from 2 amazing different worlds. So in Avatar Legends, Avatar Roku's rocky earthbending skills are put to the test, and the fate of his teacher son's village is at stake. Then in Minecraft, return to the overworld for a brand new tale from the hit series Minecraft, Heart of Cobblestone. Okay. Again, no page count. Nope, nothing. We've got Power Rangers #0 by Boom Studios. So I love me some Power Rangers, but is this going to be like Power Rangers Academy, or is this going to be like going back to Power Rangers? I don't know. A brand new era of Power Rangers starts right here. The special #0 issue brings you back your favorite Rangers, there we go, from every corner of the Morphin Grid, in 3 brand new stories. We have the original MMPR team, and they're grown up now. What happens when Billy calls them back to the command center for the first time in years, and where's Tommy? Ooh, this could be promising, okay. Then we have a second story, where Power Rangers across space and time join forces. And then in the last story, there's a favorite Power Ranger in a whole new light, trying to survive the last Ranger on Earth. Oh, okay. So this is 32 pages. Now I'm a little interested. This is changing the shift momentum of everything. I wasn't planning on getting a Power Rangers comic book this year. Okay, I think this is a reprinting, but I'm definitely going to grab this because I never got the chance to start this series and I really want to. So this is Sonic the Hedgehog #1 by IDW. The fan favorite first issue is being reissued with a brand new cover from Miles Ark. Okay, making it the perfect starting point for new and old readers alike. They love Sonic. It's 30 years of Sonic the Hedgehog, so I think that's also why they're releasing this book. Yeah, I cannot wait for that. I'm definitely going to grab this one. 32 pages, so can't go wrong. Reprinting of the first issue from IDW. Yeah, why not? Okay, so now that we're done all ages, let's take a look at the teen titles. Don't ask me why all ages and not kids, whatever. These are teen titles now. So we have Webtoon Unscrolled Preview by Wattpad Webtoon Studios. I've got no description for this and no page count. So Webtoon Unscrolled Preview, okay? Yeah, these next two have no descriptions or pages, so. Next we have The British Are Coming, the Graphic Edition Volume 1 Sampler by 10 Speed Graphic. I'm not sure what this is. And we also have Mr. Magic, the graphic novel sampler by, again, 10 Speed Graphic. Don't know what that is. Can't say what that is. We have School Bus Graveyard by Random House Children's Books. Group projects are a total nightmare. High school was hard enough before Ashlyn was cursed on a field trip. Now every night she must lead a ragtag group of classmates as they survive murderous phantoms. Okay, this is based on a webtoon. I don't have a page count, but at least I can give you a little bit of a description there. Very, very surprised that this next one is not in the mature books. Interesting. So this is Something is Killing the Children, Road to Slaughter by Boom Studios. The world at large believes Erica Slaughter to be dead. I don't know if you've read the comic book. I haven't. Maybe that's a spoiler. I don't know. In her absence, her greatest adversary is enacting plans to take over House of Slaughter, and the Order of St. George has its own designs to fulfill the power vacuum. The Return of Erica Slaughter. Again, I've never read this book. I've heard nothing but good things about it, and if you haven't, but you are like starting, I hope I didn't spoil anything. I'm so sorry. So 32 pages right there for Something is Killing the Children. So this next one is called Kondasha Blue Lock Full Color Selection and Dragon Circus. My gosh. This is by Kondasha Comics. Kodansha, my gosh. I definitely think Vanessa's going to pick this up. Blue Lock's most thrilling soccer moments in brilliant color. Plus, preview of the modern day fantasy action manga Dragon Circus. Okay. This is 32 pages, so it looks like it's a sampler of Dragon Circus and Blue Lock. So pretty cool. Aha! Yes! Aha! Yes!
Yes.
Now we're going to some Marvel Comics territory here. We have Amazing Spider-Man 1000 packaged with Queen in Black #1. So the road to Amazing Spider-Man number 1000 takes a big turn here as fate bears down on Peter Parker. The Queen is back. The Queen in Black has been coronated, and Mary Jane Watson as Venom is not ready for her. The eldest has taken control of the Hulk, and what happens next will make every past battle look like skirmish. Wow. So it's technically an ASM Queen in Black. That's basically what this is. And it's 32 pages. Wow, looks like it was a good day to wear this Venom t-shirt. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna ponder picking that up, especially with the fact that Spider-Man Brand New Day is out and that trailer just dropped. Oh man. Then we have Armageddon X-Men #1 from Marvel Comics. The heroes of the Marvel Universe assemble to take on the Red Hulk in a critical story by Chip Zdarsky, and sets the stage for this summer's Marvel event, Armageddon. Alright. Oh, it also has a first look at X-Men and Doom. So this is 32 pages. So for the Marvel offerings, no, it doesn't look like there's any reprintings or anything like that. It's really something meant for free commentators. Good on you, Marvel. You did something DC couldn't do. I like both companies. So. I think this is probably going to be my favorite title in the teen titles. This is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, packaged with Dungeons and Dragons by Dark Horse. So in He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, the mighty barbarian He-Man and the heroic warriors face off against the alien warlord Hordak and his evil horde. I mean, been there, done that. Especially with the brand new movie coming out this summer. Oh, I can't wait for that movie. That's going to be a big high one to grab. And then Dungeons and Dragons, Journey to the Land of Faerun, for a tale of spells, slinging, and sword swinging, featuring some of your favorite D&D characters. Are the characters from the D&D TV series cartoon going to be in it? Ooh, don't know. We'll have to wait and see. And I don't have a page count for this. Likely probably 32 pages. That's what I would think. So first things first, this is a reprint, and I don't have a page count. This is Lock and Key #1 from IDW. Again, just a reprinting of issue #1. It's probably going to be 24 to 32 pages, something like that. Then we have Minotaur, The Cold Open. This is by Ignition Press. 4 years ago, a US government supercomputer triggered the Singularity, a sudden and historic explosion of technological advancement beyond imagination and control. Artificial intelligence became superintelligent, at least it almost did. Within picoseconds, fail-safes kicked in. The plug was pulled on a limitless new existence by a ruling class desperate to tighten the reins on human progress. Oh, okay. Now terrifying beings and inexplicable events dot the globe. Ushering the new revolution, Minotaur is the story of the future fighting back. The cynical photojournalist is targeted as the new prophet to no-nonsense ex-military muscle who watches for six, and the reformed tech bro privately bankrolling their secret international mission to expose it all. No freaking clue what I just read. I have no clue what this is about. Seems interesting. I don't have a page count either for this, but I mean, that could be a mind trip of a comic book. You never know. You never know. And the last mature book and the last comics giveaway day book we have is, this is probably what I'm going to grab, Alien, Predator, and Planet of the Apes #1. This is by Marvel Comics. In this issue, you'll find stories from across 20th century studios, from Alien to Predator to Planet of the Apes. Saladin Ahmed presents a tale set on the planet that's already succumbed to xenomorphs. And in Jordan Morris's story, a Yautja warrior stalks one of the Earth's greatest fighters. All this and the return of Planet of the Apes. I think Jordan Morris is a cast member on Good Mythical Morning, but good for him for doing comic books, so that's pretty cool. That's definitely something I'm going to pick up. That's 32 pages, Alien, Predator, and Planet of the Apes #1. So yeah, that's all the offerings that we have for Comics Giveaway Day this year. The first inaugural year, nothing in here seems really bad to me. Everything seems to be very, very interesting and could be very good for, you know, mature titles, teen and all ages. So this could be something fun, and if it goes well for both, hopefully this is something that we can continue every year. Why not? Parched right here, oh my goodness. Alright, so before we take our last break, I'm going to let you know what my top 5 are, and I would love to tell you they're all free comic book day, they're all Comics Giveaway Day, but no, they are really streaming across. But this is literally in order. So number 5 would be the Masters of the Universe package with Dungeons & Dragons from Comics Giveaway Day. I was really pondering the Power Rangers, but it's just for that one story. So yeah, that's number 5 for me. Number 4 is going to be Alien, Predator, Planet of the Apes. That's going with Comics Giveaway Day. Number 3 is going to be the Energon Universe 2026 special for Free Comic Book Day. I'm a big Transformers fan, so again, it's on my pull list. Of course, I want to read it. I get it every year. I know it's reprinting, but gosh, I can't. You've locked me in with this. So from Comics Giveaway Day, Sonic the Hedgehog #1 reissue. Okay, I gotta grab it. But number 1, I debated which one. I know it sounds like a little bit of a cop-out, but it's a tie, number 1, only because it's basically the same character, and they're both on Free Comic Days. And so number 1 is going to be the Cimmerian Pool of the Black One preview, and as well Conan the Barbarian, Tides of the Tyrant King. So those are my top 5 that I am absolutely going to be looking for when it comes to Free Comic Day. Now, most shops give you the option for 3 or 4 comic books, so hey, I've only put a 5 here. Maybe I'll grab, you know, if I grab 3 extra ones, maybe I'll grab that Flash Gordon, maybe I'll grab Mega Man, maybe I'll grab Power Rangers, right? But in total, when it comes to, you know, that core list, okay, technically 6, right? So, but this is my top 5. Let me know down below what your top 5 are that you're going to be seeking this year at Free Comic Book Day and Comics Giveaway Day are going to be. Alright, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Lawbreakers. Boomer the Nerd will return after these messages.
Rated R. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
You're breaking the law if you're not back. We now return to Boomer the Nerd.
If you go to your comic book shop, please and thank you, do me a favor, do yourselves a favor, do the shop a favor. Don't just grab the free comics. They're not going to make money off of the free comics, so at least show them some support and get some stuff. Even if it's 1 or 2 comic books, you know? Or if it's your pull list, pick up your pull, you know? I know for sure that I'm definitely going to be going to Crossover Comics this year. Probably going to pick up some comics and probably going to pick up some merch there, some collectibles. They always have some really awesome deals. And of course, my shop, Check Swing. My pull list is there. And I always look at the back bins, the old issues, and they always have some really cool stuff. Show some love, show some support to your comic book shop. It's different this year, and we just gotta be prepared for the future. This is gonna be the new norm now, Free Comic Book Day and Comics Giveaway Day. But let me know down below if you are excited for this year's iteration of free comics. That being said, thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video in its entirety. If you did, I hope this was informative to you, and I hope that you know, now you have a better grasp of what the titles are and what you expect for Free Comic Book Day this year. Hope it helped you a little bit. That being said though, if you are brand new to my channel because you do love comic book content, you love geeky stuff, right? You love retro, nostalgic, anything like that good stuff, right? Or if you've been watching my videos for the longest time, you haven't already done so, please and thank you, subscribe to my channel. While you're there, why not click that bell to be notified whenever I got some brand new content out. If you like this video, you're liking my content in general, let the algorithm know. Click that thumbs up button. And also, share the video with comic book fans alike. Thank you so much. Get out of here for the day. I'm gonna go out of here for the day. I'm gonna go read some comic books. Why not? I love doing that. I'll see you in the next video. Stay cool, stay nerdy, keep hunting, keep collecting, be good to each other out there.
It's cool. It's comic book cool. Bye, everyone.